Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Now, after the results last Saturday, we discovered that the EBU had decided to remove 6 of the national juries after the semi-final 2 vote, as they found them to be irregular. And this afternoon they've revealed some more information regarding that, and they've also revealed the exact jury votes that they did delete. So before we start, we need to mention that there's some rumblings on Twitter that the information tables that EBU have presented us don't correspond with the actual correct results that they revealed after the show on Saturday. So we'll see what happens there. But in terms of the tables that EBU have provided us, we see that in terms of the jury voting for the second semi-final on its own, San Marino would have been a jury qualifier and they would have moved up to 9th place. They were the biggest benefiters of these removed jury votes. Georgia, Romania and Montenegro would have all gained around 40 points each as well, and that would have moved them to 11th, 12th and 13th on the jury voting leaderboard as well. We do need to mention that the other 2 countries involved in these jury irregularities were Azerbaijan and Poland, and when you compare the results given by the juries that were then deleted against the results that were substituted in for the juries, they were actually very similar. So it gives the impression that the Azerbaijani and Polish songs were actually marked on merit, at least more so than the other 4 that we're mentioning. In terms of the losers, Sweden, Australia, Czech Republic and Belgium would have really lost out should the results not have been removed in favour of the substitute votes. Sweden would have lost 50 points, Australia 36 points, Belgium 31 and Czech Republic 26. Nevertheless, they would have still all been safe qualifiers, which is when we come on to how this would have affected the overall leaderboard. And the 10 qualifiers, whether we had the substitute votes or the original jury votes, they would have been the same. Nevertheless, San Marino would have just been 12 points away from knocking Azerbaijan off of 10th place, and Belgium would have been a lot closer to the borderline as well, as they would have been only 15 points ahead of Azerbaijan. Whereas in the official results, they were a whopping 56 points ahead. So it's worth bearing that in mind. Montenegro would have moved up from 17th to 12th in the overall results, and that would have pushed down Ireland and Malta to the bottom 2 places, as Georgia would have overtaken them as well. But as I said before, we need to keep an eye on what happens in regards to what Twitter has discovered in terms of the results of the 15 eligible juries in the statement today being different to what we had learnt after the show on Saturday. So we'll see what happens there. But the main thing to take away is that the 10 qualifiers would have been the same either way, and that is the main thing. I hope you've enjoyed this video and make sure you stay tuned for some more analysis on this. Bye bye.